Welcome guys, it's Oma FS. In today's video I'm going to be showing you guys the trade I actually got yesterday on gold, and I'm still holding that same trade on gold, right? Because the market gave me a second opportunity to go in for a trade, and I still went in for sell on gold, and I'm still on profit. Right now I'm running a profit about $3,000 on this second entry. So yesterday I made about $7,000, which I'm going to be showing you guys on this video, and today I'm also making around $3,000, yet we are not close to the TP and we're making such amount. And I'm still seeing a setup on BTC, and I'm still planning to take an entry from BTC to draw it down to my TP, and from my TP I'm still going to be taking another buy to the upside. I'm going to be showing you guys step by step on how to find this particular momentum, particular buyers, particular trend, to know where to enter from, to know the particular break of structure that will actually give you a nice entering POI, right? So if you're interested to know this, make sure you stick to this video, watch to the end, and know what exactly you're going to learn from this particular video. And if you have not subscribed to my channel, do it to subscribe, hit the thumb button, get notified whenever I drop videos as this. So I don't want to say much because I'm going to be taking around 13 minutes of your time on chart to explain this on two pairs. So I'm going to be teaching you guys this on BTC and gold. So I'm not going to be talking anything much on GBP USD and Euro USD because those pairs are working aligned. So right now I don't have any structure or any bias for that particular pairs, right? So right now they are just pushing to the downside, so I'm still expecting them to get to my key zone so I can actually take a trade. So I don't use 5 minutes or this most lower time frame. So as me I use those time frame, I can say, okay, let me go scalp for a sell on GBP USD or Euro USD, but I don't do that. So since I can see a sell set up on my time frame on gold, so that gave me a confidence to go into a trade, and that's why I'm making $3,000 right now, and I made $7,000 from it yesterday. So I'm still expecting cool money from BTC, but right now we have not triggered. So I'm going to be showing you guys that on chart. So let's go over to the chart and understand what I've been talking about. So give me 30 minutes of your time from that chart, and you're going to be learning a lot. Stick to this video, watch to the end, and give me your results on the comment section. It's 10 to 15 minutes of your time on this chart. So I'm going to be explaining exactly what I understand from Toni's strategy, right? So I trade structural liquidity, and I trade Malaysia XNL, and I try CRT. But I'm going to be showing you the concept of structural liquidity, which is what I learned from Toni strategy. So before then, I have 4 pairs I normally used to trade, but I also saw a setup right now on gold, and I also saw a setup right now on BTC USD, and GBP USD is not yet ready for us, and Euro USD as well is not yet ready for us. So the only place I have set up right now is at USD, gold and BTC. So firstly, I'm going to be showing you guys how we went about yesterday and how much we made from gold of yesterday. What's going on? Okay. So coming to gold right here, you can see, and I'm also holding trade right now because I'm still on this trade. So this is yesterday, so I'm going to be explaining what happened here and what's going on here right now. So before then, if you're new on this particular channel, like I said before, subscribe so you won't miss whenever I drop amazing videos like this for you to get more knowledge about forex, because this game, no one is really perfect, and learning is what we must keep doing till we get hold on it, right? So the game here is to make money and not stop yourself on the chart 247. all right, so now going from 4 hours, because I like checking time frames, right? I like working with the higher time frames to know what is really going on, right? So if I check really good from here, what are we seeing, or should I say what are we actually expecting market to do around this range? So if you zoom up very well and zoom very well here, you come to understand that we have been on a bullish trend, right? So what am I even saying? Throughout this year, from the start to this very point, we have been on a bullish trend. And the market we are trading right now is actually a counter trade. So we are trying to like sell some bit, like sell a little to the downside, so we can actually take a buy setup to the upper side. So now this is what we have here. I have something looking like a structure shift from to the upside, and I also have a trend line liquidity build up here, right? So if I should mark this line from this zone right now, which I have here, so I have this particular place to look like this. So do you get? So market just tapped, then market is planning on buying here, but my strategy is actually telling me to keep selling, right? So I'm still gonna be selling a little, but in case the market later broke up, it's not bad. So it doesn't mean that I didn't know what I did, right? So now we are countering trade here. We are trying to like sell to a particular zone. So what is the range you are seeing right here? If you understand very well here, you can also see that we are having a trend line setup building up here. So right, so we are seeing a liquidity building up here. So why is this liquidity building up? It's building up here for us to like take a trade from a key zone beneath here. So we have a key zone here. You can't see very well here, but if you go to the 2 hours time frame, you're actually gonna be seeing it. So I'm expecting a drop like this from this particular zone, from this level now down to this level, 50% of that box. Then we can start buying to the upside, and we're going to be taking out all this place once market gets to that key zone. All right, so now this is what I have. So let me delete all these lines because I don't like seeing lines actually. So once I yesterday when I came to the chart and I noticed what happened here, so I also checked candle because I like reading candles. So what I noticed was that this particular candle was engulfing this other bullish candle. So this bearish engulfing candle simplifies that we are gonna be selling for a moment, right? So since candles in daily time frame use 6 candles to complete a day candle, so we need to like catch up some trades around these 6 candles, right? So now after confirming that, what I did was to like jump down to a 45 minutes time frame. So now on a 45 minutes time frame, this red line I added this red line this morning, right? So it was just this morning I added this red line. So what can we see real quick here? So here we have a sweep of liquidity. So firstly I came over to this place and I start looking out for a particular move, because since we are trying to counter trade, we're going to be expecting a structure shift so we can actually sell. So now what I have was a higher high, higher low, higher high, right? Higher low, higher high, higher low, higher high, higher low, higher high. The market broke structure, like it's a heavy structure, and pulled back a little for us. Then after creating this, you always know very well, if you watch my videos, and I expect you guys to go down to the old videos I have, you're going to be learning a lot. If you're not watching my videos, you're missing something. So you can understand the market pulls up for us and come down a little bit, so that it will come down let me say 100%, breaking out from here, creating something like break of structure before the tracing. But I always love it when it gives me like let me say 90% or 95 or 100% close to the start of the liquidity, then push back and start selling, right? So this was what happened here. So exactly when I found out that market has shifted structure to the downside for us to start selling the market, so what I did was that I watched very carefully and I spot out my inducement. Then I went to the 2 hour time frame. I first checked the 1 hour time frame. So we have this breaker block right here. There's a breaker block here and there's an order block here. So now this other breaker block was tested from this inducement. That's why we didn't use this place as an entry. So there's a breaker block up here, and also there's also an order block up here. So they both are almost, they are close to each other. So that was why I used that was why it's looking like it. So if you go to the 4 hours and the 2 hours, you won't see anything really cool. So in this 1 hour, it's what gives us a perfect set. The market is going to be selling or crashing from this particular key zone. So that was why I sold from this particular range. So I made about this is 1:6. I run about 1:6 right here. If I'm not wrong, this gave me 1:6. Okay, so okay, 1:5, because I made, why I said 1:6, because I actually made $6,000 from this particular trade yesterday. So I'm going to be showing you guys that on this very video. I'm going to be showing the profits later on the video. All right, so now, but doesn't mean that I don't have a target. So this is where I'm targeting. I'm giving a total target of 1:9 right here. So I already know that there's a liquidity building up. There's a liquidity build up here. So we're supposed to take out all these liquidities. So these are liquidities. So we are expecting market to come down and take them out for us. So since we have this as a liquidity, what I will do now is start looking out for another positions. Like, so now market closed around here yesterday. I started consolidating. So I'm already out of this trade because market triggered my TP here and I went out of the trade. So now market started pulling up, started playing around this zone. None of my business, because I've already made money for the day. So now, when we now woke up this morning, what I can notice here with this indicator, you can understand that SMC have played out very well and closed. Now we are actually on a London session. So now, having this London session, you can also say this is accumulation, manipulation, distribution will still join us to crash it down. So with that on my mind, so, and I also have my key zones right here, right? So this was the break of structure that confirmed that market is still gonna be selling. Because why? Market broke structure firstly here and broke another structure here, right? So simplifying that, these sellers are much qualities here, like their qualities, they are much here. So we are gonna be still crashing. So anything that is happening here, I'm not bothered, because I already know people that is in trend. Like, I know the people that is in power right now. So having it on mind that sellers are in power right now, I enter confidently here. I'm using the lot size of 0.5 on this gold. This is gold, so I use 0.5 here. So 0.5 is quite big. If this market should run this 1:7, I'm gonna be making a lot of money. So I use 0.5 here, 4 positions, and I left it there. So I'm already running a profit about $1,500. That's to show you how profit I'm going to make once market run from this zone to around this zone, right? So now, after this, this is all I have for gold. Sorry, let me just close here. This is all I have for gold. And if you want to join WhatsApp group and get free signals, this video now, this particular chart right now, including this particular day, because I posted this yesterday, people made profit, and today they're already making profit as well. So I also have this set up on BTC. I also have a setup on BTC, so which you can see very well here. So in BTC, what you can understand here, I actually placed a time setup here, so that if market cross the line, it's gonna be alerting me very fast, like real quick. So firstly, let me show you guys what is gonna happen here. So over here on the daily time frame, what can you say? So sorry, on the 4-hour time frame. So on the 4-hour time frame, you understand that we just shifted structure to the down to the upside. So we are still bullish, but we just shifted structure. Why? Because we have a little trend here that made it look like we shifted structure to the upside. So now, after having a shifting structure to the upside, what can you understand? Market made what? A first pullback. So I love seeing this. So now this is my break of structure, my first pullback, and right here it took out this block here because we have a little inducement firstly here, but market came back and took it out right before giving us this massive push. Because the reason that this massive push happened here was that we have a first pullback here and we have a key zone here. That was why market bought from this key zone to this very up, right? So now the same thing is gonna be occurring very soon. So now I'm planning on taking a counter trade from this zone down to this level. So if you have actually tried watching my video from the start to this very point, you're doing yourself a favor and you're learning something from this particular place. Make sure to drop your comment section on what you learn and what is feeling like confused, what you don't really get, and make me understand where the problem is coming from, and I'll try my possible best to make you understand that particular zone, right? So now we have this inducement and I'm expecting market to come down to this inducement and we'll keep buying to the upside. So having this thought of mine, what I did was that I went down to the lower time frame. So when I get to the lower time frame, let me say you can still do it on 45 minutes. So on the 45 minutes, what can you understand now? We have a trend happening here. We have a higher high, higher low, higher high, higher low, higher high, higher low. So your break of structures can be very, very tiny, you know, but what matters that you know what you're really doing, right? So you can see how the higher highs are building itself up to this particular limit, right? So what happened next? Market started crashing, right? So market crashed to a point that market took out all this place, and to the extent that market took out two break of story, like market took out two lows. So simplifying that, we are strongly bearish right now. So we are going to be selling once market taps in a key particular zone, in a key zone around this place. So we're going to be selling. So after confirming that, we have a first pushback. This first pushback gives me more confidence, right? So I had this first pullback. After this first pullback, then what happened next? I started looking out for my key zones. So when I start looking out for my key zones, I found out I have a key zone here, but they are consolidating. So I need it to be on a one candle. So to simplify that, okay, market is trying to like respect here, and I went to the 1 hour time frame, still giving me the same look. Then on the 2 hour time frame, I think I saw something here on the 2 hours time frame. So on the 2 hours time frame, if you check really well, right here, let me zoom off, so you can understand that we have this last bullish candle here before this bearish move, right? So after confirming this last bullish candle before this bearish move, that's where I'm gonna be using, because why? Is the closest one, is the closest one to the liquidity. And we also have a bullish order block right here, sorry, a bearish order block right here. So I'm expecting market to respect this very zone before selling, right? So that was why my entering is right here. Then after having my entering there, I also post another entry on this particular entry zone. So I'm expecting two trades to happen on this BTC. So I'm expecting a sell first, then after a sell, I will go for a massive buy to the upside to clear out all this upside liquidity. Thanks for watching. Join me for more. Subscribe to my channel. Let's get it to something. Share the videos. If you enjoy it, keep watching my videos and scroll down to the old videos and also watch to learn more about Forex. Thank you.